Tuesday's ouster of House Speaker Kevin McCarthy was a notable moment in American politics. And next few weeks will be equally frantic as Republicans search for a new speaker and the federal government faces another potential shutdown in week before Thanksgiving. It could be. Below are some of the main players in the speakership fray. Instigator Rep. Matt Gaetz, the young and ambitious Florida Republican, resisted McCarthy's election to the presidency in January and remained his nemesis in the following months. Gaetz, a pro-Donald Trump hardliner, was furious that McCarthy cut a deal with Democrats to avert the shutdown. Some say Gaetz, who has been involved in numerous scandals since taking office, wants revenge because he believes McCarthy is responsible for the House ethics investigation against him. Others believe he is trying to raise his profile ahead of the 2026 Florida governor's race. Whatever the case, Gaetz has shown he's willing to outmaneuver Republican leaders and make enemies as long as he's in the spotlight. Rep. Matt Gaetz at the U.S. Capitol on Tuesday. Contestants Representatives Steve Scalise, Jim Jordan, Kevin Hern and Elise Stefanik. It's hard to imagine anyone wanting to be a speaker after watching McCarthy's humiliation. But Washington is full of ambitious men and women who have convinced themselves that only they can fix the problem. Scalise, a Louisiana Republican, was one of McCarthy's top aides and is currently being treated for lymphoma. But he says he is healthy enough to be Speaker of the House and has announced his candidacy for president. Jordan, from Ohio, also announced his candidacy for the position. The longtime congressman is one most conservative members of the House Representatives and is helping lead impeachment inquiry into President Biden. Gaetz said this week that both Jordan and Scalise are suitable to be speakers. Representative Steve Scalise at a news conference on Capitol Hill on September 30. Meanwhile, Rep. Elise Stefanik of New York, one-time moderate who has become a staunch Trump ally, has also been mentioned as possible speaker candidate. Stefanik, 39, is the highest-ranking woman in House Republican leadership. She took on the role after she and her colleagues unseated Rep. Liz Cheney for criticizing former President Trump. Kevin Hern, the congressman from Oklahoma who leads a large group of House conservatives called the Republican Study Committee, is also thought to be a candidate for Speaker. House Republicans are preparing to vote a new president on Wednesday, following a meeting Tuesday where they will hear the candidates speak. Placeholder Patrick McHenry is short, jolly man with a bow tie, and when he hits Speaker's gavel for the first time, he quickly becomes social media sensation and is suddenly all over news. McCarthy appointed him as his successor, and here he is, serving as acting Speaker until the House elects someone else. McHenry, a congressman from North Carolina, is an